Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I am so thankful for you. I'm thankful for you coming to watch me every Monday night at 7 o'clock. And tonight is all about thankfulness. I know it's not November, but in my mind, we should be showing thankfulness all the time. So tonight, I'm going to be showing you 3 cool kits that are all about being thankful. One of them could also be a little bit of a birthday, but I can't wait to show you these. So thanks for joining me. I'm going to make sure that I get you guys on video here. So give me just half a second to make sure that we're all tuning in. I hope that you're here with me. It looks like it is. So when you come on, be sure to tell me who you are and where you're from. And that way we can chat while I stamp. It's always more fun to chat while I stamp. I think I'm a little bit early tonight. I was getting anxious. I was ready to go. And so I decided to go ahead and just get started. Hi, Linda. Thanks for joining me. I'm glad you're here. So tonight is all about being thankful. I am so thankful for all of you. I'm thankful for all of you for watching me every single Monday night. I'm thankful for the orders that you gave me this month that put me over the $200,000 career sales for Stampin' Up. That is a milestone that I'm very proud of. Just so you know, it took me 13 years, maybe 12 years to hit my first 100,000. And then only 3 years to hit my second. So I'm very proud of that. And it's all because of you guys. It's all because of what you bring me, by watching my videos and, being my customer. So I really appreciate that about all of you. So I'm going to show you some kits that are all about thankfulness. And because this month, if you spend $50 or more with me in my Tuttle Up shop or through email, you can email me your order as well, then I'm sending you a little surprise in the mail. So I'm excited about that. So I'm making cards to send to all of my customers this month that spent $50 or more with me, because I am so grateful for all you do. Okay. So, but before that, there's some things you should know. Do you see all these beautiful colors behind me? These are all our Stampin' Up ink pads and markers and re-inkers, all the things that are important for us to create beautiful projects. Well, about every 5 years, Stampin' Up mixes it all up. They take out colors that people aren't buying, that people aren't excited about, and they move some things around. They might be bringing back some ink colors that have retired and bringing those back into the mix. They try to fill in holes where we might be missing a yellow or a certain shade of green or a certain shade of purple. They try to bring in things so that we have the most fresh, most dynamic, most in colors that will last us for a very long time. So that color refresh is happening when the new catalog comes out. Okay. Now, as demonstrators, we get to see what those new colors are on this Thursday. And then we actually get our first chance to buy them all, buy all the new ones that we need and know which ones are going away that we need to just get rid of, right? That is coming up this Thursday, and we could not be more excited about it. I love color refreshes because I love getting rid of colors that don't really I don't really use anymore. Now, is it possible they could get rid of some colors that I love? Yes. But you know what? I cry for about 2 days, and then I'm like, okay, these new colors are awesome. I'm so excited about them. So that is what's coming up. Demonstrators find out on Thursday. The new catalog comes out for demonstrators next week, and then you can buy, we can buy it early. So if you've thought about being a demonstrator and you'd like to get in on all this new stuff that's coming on, you're still, the starter kit is always the freshest, best purchase, saves you the most money of any purchase you'll ever make for Stampin' Up, because not only do you get a discount, $125 worth of product for $99, but You also get 20% off all your orders for as long as you want or as little as you want. It's totally up to you. I think I have a great team, so if you're interested in that, let me know. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, I'm going to move the camera down because I want to tell you about, let's see if I can do this here. There we go. I want to tell you about my bingo night. Okay, so I have a bingo night coming up on April the 13th. This is for anyone, anywhere in the United States. We can all do this together. I put a kit together for you. I give you your bingo cards. I send them to you in the mail. If you live outside of Lincoln, you can come on via Zoom. Or if you're not one of the lucky ones that got one of my in-person places, you'll also have to come over Zoom. We play bingo together. It is so much fun. The amount of the prizes I give depends on how many people sign up, because the more people who sign up, the bigger prizes we can give. So I give away gift certificates that are valued at $25, $50, $75, and $100. And how those are divided depends on how many people sign up. Okay, I would love to give away as much money as possible. We play 6 games of bingo, and we make 4 projects together. And this year, I'm using the Sweet Citrus Bundle. Okay, the cost for the entire night is $39. You get to play 6 rounds of bingo. You get 2 bingo cards. You can add on more if you want. I give you all the parts and the pieces to make the 4 projects. You do need the Sweet Citrus stamp set to complete the projects, okay? So there you go. That is what we are doing. Let me see, Laura, it looks like on my end, everything is going okay. So I hope that it continues to work okay. So if not, I'm sorry. We're just gonna, how's everybody else doing out there? Do you keep losing me? I don't know why that would be. Let me look at, I'm on my 5G network, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Okay, so Kathy, Laura, anywhere you are, anywhere in the United States, we can play bingo together, okay? So the link will go out again in my newsletter, my email newsletter tomorrow. So if you're interested in being a part of that, please sign up. You also, I got sidetracked. So you also get a swag bag that's going to have some special goodies in it, some ribbons, a full package of ribbon, a full package of embellishments, and some extra paper that you might need to finish your projects. This is going to be so much fun. So I hope that you will join me on Thursday, April 13th. It will start at 6 p.m. Central Time, and it will be so much fun. If you want to stamp with me, you can stay on the Zoom and we'll stamp together. If you'd rather just finish them on your own, you can do that too. So think about it. Think about joining me for that, okay? Now this is something you should know, though. I am moving to Texas. That has taken some people in Lincoln by surprise, but I've been talking about it for a while. We sold our house here in Lincoln. We bought a house in Midland, Texas. My husband has a new job. He's been a pastor at the Heartlands Church here in Lincoln, Nebraska for 33 years. And he is going to another church down in Midland, Texas. This will put us close to our daughter and son-in-law and grandchildren and the majority of our family. So we're super excited about the move. That means there's going to be a time period, a short time period where I am MIA, okay? So I hope you'll stick with me and bear with me. I'll try to post things. Yes, thank goodness, Laura, it'll be a good weather change. We had snow here in Lincoln yesterday. I don't think that's happening in Midland right now. So anyway, so I hope you'll stick with me. I will keep you posted on this Facebook page about my move. So my husband's leaving end of April. I am finishing out the school year almost. My last day will be May the 17th. and then we're going to go to Norway for a week, and then we'll get moved all down to Texas after that. So there's going to be at least 4 weeks of May where it's going to be a little dicey for me. So I hope you will bear with me, and once we get moved and get everything going, it's going to be awesome. Okay, I want to show you 2 kits that I've already put together, and then we're going to put together a kit together, okay? So let's see what this first one is. This first one is the Sending Thanks kit. I love this kit. I love the bright rainbow designs and the colors, and they all have these iridescent gems on there. So much fun. I don't even know if you'd call them gems. They're more like little diamonds, okay? So pretty. So fun. I love this kit. And the unusual thing about this kit is that here's the envelopes. The envelopes are just so much fun. Let me show you to you. The envelopes kind of have this tie-dyed. Who wouldn't want to receive one of these cards in the mail? One of these Thankful cards in the mail. Aren't they? Isn't that so fun? Those are the envelopes, so that's fun. This kit is a non-stamping kit. So nothing has to be stamped. Everything is die-cut sentiments. All of these are die-cut sentiments. That's one of the hearts that came out of that. They all kind of have a fun kind of popped up 3D-ish element to them. And the cost of this kit is only $13. Can you believe that? $13 for the Sending Thanks kit, okay? The item number is up in the description if you would like to order a kit. This one, I don't know, might not be in stock right now, but regardless, it will come back soon. Aren't those fun? This is one of my favorite kits, and you guys, typically, I don't like kits that don't have stamping on them because I kind of like to stamp, but this one I fell in love with even without the stamping, okay? So that's called Sending Thanks. The item number is up in the description, and it's $13. Okay, the second kit is probably one of my all-time favorite kits, and it's called A Million Thanks. And what I love about this kit is look at this embossing. Can you guys see that? All of the fronts of the cards have this cool, clear embossing. This one has kind of vines coming down. It has like a citrusy theme to it, which is super fun. They have these black matte dots that you can add to the cards to give it a little extra oomph. And this is stamped, okay? That's Evening Evergreen. You get a little ink dot. You get the stamp set. They even give you the embellishments and a block. Every kit comes with, if it's a stamping kit, every kit comes with like a paper pumpkin type clear block. So that's super fun. The envelopes on this kit look like this, right? Okay, so here's the second card in the Million Thanks. Look at that embossed. Can you see? I hope, yeah, I think the light is catching those little squares. Isn't that fun? Seriously grateful for you. And then this is the wow card of the group of this kit, I think, is this one. Isn't that fun? It has that embossed background, those dots. It has a lot of dimension to it. All of these flowers are popped up with dimensionals. We get this little vine behind the heart, and it says A Million Thanks across the front. Another card. These aren't the colors pretty? So I think this is Evening Evergreen. I would guess that this is Mossy Meadow, and then this would be Blushing Bride for sure. So this kit is called A Million Thanks, and you make 9 cards. It's a stamping kit. So anytime it's a stamping kit, you're paying a little extra for the stamps, for the ink pad, and for the block, okay? So this kit that makes 9 cards would be $23. There's just a little more to it, right? All right, so let's put all of that away because I'm excited to show you the kit that we are going to put together tonight, okay? So I have found that with the kits, and you can tell this one has been well used, you need to use one of these stamping pads, okay? They are very inexpensive. I should have looked that up for you, but they're like $5, $6, something like that. Maybe one of you out there can look up the stamping pad. But this is just a foam mat that works really well with our photopolymer stamps, which is typically the stamp that comes, the type of stamps that come in the kits, okay? I'm going to use, which it looks like I should have done that more often here, a piece of our Stamparatus grid paper right there to kind of protect my mat a little bit. And we're going to put together the newest kit in our collection that is called Colorful Kaleidoscope. You can see it's still in the plastic, okay? Because I just want to show you really how easy it is to put these kits together. So I've already mounted my stamps on an ink pad. It comes with a ink spot in gray granite, okay? And then I'm going to get my scissors here to show you. I haven't even opened it. I have not made one of these kits. So this could be an epic fail or a glorious success. I'm guessing it will be a glorious success. So it looks like we get some gold Stampin' Pierce mat. There you go, Chelsea. Thank you. $5, $126,199. It really will save yourself from a lot of frustrations with photopolymer. You get some Stampin' Dimensionals here. You get some gold matte embellishments. Those are fun. You get the ink block. I usually use my other Stampin' Up! Ink blocks because I'm just used to them, okay? This is all of our kaleidoscope. These are laser cut. Look at these. So pretty. This is one of them. Isn't that lovely? Here is another one right here. I don't know if you can see that. It's white, but it's so detailed and beautiful. And then this one is a Calypso Coral, or maybe it's a Bermuda Bay. Isn't that lovely? So you get those laser cut dies. You get these envelopes, and look at the insides of these. Aren't those so pretty? So fun. And then these are our card bases. And look at can you see the sparkling metallic detail in those? Those are super fun. So we get 3 that are in the navy, 3 that are in the Calypso Coral and navy, and 3, this looks like Sahara Sand, Calypso Coral, navy, Bermuda Bay, and maybe Coastal Cabana in there. Super fun, okay? So we're just going to make one of each of the cards. I just want to show you how easy they are to put together. You get some labels here. These fun hexagon labels kind of go with the geometric design. You get some other labels that you can stamp on. You get, on this one, I have a feeling we're going to put these behind those laser panels. These are foam adhesive strips, and that's going to help those laser panels just pop up for us. And then some glue dots as well. I tend, since I already have adhesives, to use my own adhesives, okay? But if you didn't have adhesives, those glue dots would work very well for you. One more thing you should know, and this is so funny because my daughter Kristen got several kits before I showed her, and I said, where are your instructions? And she was like, we have instructions? She was putting the kits together her own way just by looking at the pictures. So that's how easy really they are to put together. So you can see the instructions are all full color instruction sheets. Not a lot of words because they like to use these instructions for multiple languages. That's kind of cool. You do get, you can get the kits in different languages, okay? And when you see bigger dots like this, that means you're using dimensionals. Sometimes you have little tiny dots, and that means you are using glue dots, okay? So they make all of that pretty clear to you. They tell you exactly what pieces that you need for each card. And so it's super fun. You can even, I think, watch a video on how to put them together. They have worked really hard to help make these kits more user-friendly than they used to be. I will say that. Okay, so I think we're going to start first with one of our navy cards here, this one right here. And we're also going to use the hexagon shape in the label and the laser piece that is this kind of Bermuda bay color, okay? We're going to put these other things to the side here. So the first thing they are recommending we do, and I tell you, something I like to do with all my photopolymers is kind of rub them a little bit on a piece of paper before I stamp with them the first time. And the reason why is when they put the photopolymer in the molds to create the stamp, they put like almost like a Pam. Think of Pam on a cake pan, right? They put a little bit of a spray in it to help so the photopolymer does not cling to the mold, okay? So if you ever try to stamp with a photopolymer and it tends to kind of well up on you, it might be because of that little tiny bit of oil that they put in the molds to help the stamps not there. Okay, so I am inking up with some gray granite here. I'm going to go right to the center of my hexagon and stamp. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, now I'm going to take my laser piece, fold my card in half here. I'm going to take my laser piece, and they are recommending we take these foam adhesive strips and just add them around the outside edges. They have cut them to be the perfect size to fit right in those slots right there. Okay, so there's one. You don't even have to cut any down at all. Here's another one. So I don't know if I told you last week that our house sold and then it unsold and then it sold again. So in the matter of 10 days, we sold a house, we unsold a house, and then we resold the house. Okay, I got this on a little crooked. Sometimes it's hard when you're on camera to kind of see everything straight. There we go. So yay! It looks like this one might stick. Today, the buyers asked, they are moving from a small apartment in Delaware to our home, and so they were asking if we wanted to include any of our furniture in the sale. So I think that sounds like this one might stick, right? So that is fun. Okay, so it's a relief for sure. All right, so I'm putting just a few of these. I'm cutting some pieces here, just on some of those places that won't show, just to give a little lift right in the middle so it doesn't sag in the middle. I'm going to do one more piece here, I think. Here we go. Okay, now I can just pull off all of these strips. I'm telling you, it was a whirlwind last week. So it's so sad when you think you've got your house sold and you start making it all a mess again. And then they're like, oh no, we're going to have to start all over. And then you have to start all over. I know I'm not the only person out there that's had to go through this. So then every morning you wake up, you got to make sure everything's perfect, in case someone wants to come see your house while you're at work, which is always a good thing, but it means just a little extra work in the morning usually. So it was nice that it sold again so quickly. Okay, so I'm going to take this I'm going to line it up, and I'm trying to line the center of this label right onto that star right there. So cool. So, so cool here. Okay, so there we go. And remember, the person you're giving this to is going to just be so, so grateful for the beautiful card that you made them. And that's kind of what I love about these kits in a lot of ways. That might have been a little crooked there. Let's see if I can straighten this up pretty quick. Okay, there we go. All right, now I've got my thank you here. Thank you, thank you, thank you is going to go right here on the front. And let me read my instructions. It looks like they use dimensionals on the back. So I'm going to grab some dimensionals, add them to the back of this label. Isn't that so, so pretty? Look at that. That is stunning. That is just stunning. Thanks, Laura. I know, it's crazy. It can be a crazy life. Okay, so there we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then the last thing I'm going to do is just add some of these dots. And what they did is they went in here, and at the bottom of each of these little diamonds, they added a gem. Oh my gosh, this is so, so pretty. So if you spent $50 or more with me this month, you may be getting this card or one of the other beautiful cards I've made with kits. And that's, you guys, when I pull out kits. I pull out kits when I need to make a bunch of cards or I need to make a bunch of fast and easy cards. Look, that is a beautiful card made in about, looks like about 8 minutes there. Isn't that so, so pretty? Look at the dimension on that. And then the envelope that coordinates with that is this one right here. So, so, so pretty. Okay, so that's the first card of the kit. The second card we're going to make, look at my instructions here, is going to be the Flushing Bride card. Just this one right here. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so I'm going to use my card base that is more the Sierra Sand right here. That's so pretty. Can you see all that metallic detail in that? Okay, so Laura, are you still having problems with it going out and in? I hope not. Okay, so this is going to go right there on top of those medallions like that, okay? But before we do that, we're gonna stamp on one of our labels, and it looks like it says to get this white one right here. And we're also gonna use this blue piece right here, okay? This time I'm gonna stamp Just Because You're So Special. And, I wonder why it's doing that, Laura. Chelsea, how's it working for you? Is it doing okay for you? Or is it going out and in too? Okay, so I'm going to pull this a little closer to me just a second while I stamp this. Okay, there we go. Just Because You're Special to Me. I'm going to set this aside just a second. Okay, so we're going to add some of these adhesive strips, and they're recommending that we add 3 up here at the top. And these adhesive strips are a tiny bit thicker than our usual dimensionals. Okay, so we'll go right there. We'll add another one to the bottom here. And I'm going to be honest, I think I would add, and they always give you plenty of extra, so don't worry like, oh, I'm not going to do that because then I'll run out and I won't have enough. They give you tons of extras. I'm going to put one right here. I just don't want that to sag. And then I'm going to put another one over here on this side. There we go. Okay, so now I can pull all these pieces off. So what is the kind of card you send the most? I would say probably thank you cards and birthday cards are the kind I send the most. I probably should send more getting well cards than I do. There we go. I think we all probably send mostly birthday, right? Or thank you. I'm not sure which one. Okay, so this is the card base we're using. And if you don't mind, I'm going to make sure I get my head in here just a little bit so I can make sure. And it really is pretty easy to see how those medallions line up with each other. So cute. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? I hope you can see the dimension on that because it is just gorgeous. Okay, then they recommend that we take this piece and adhere it to the back of this piece. So the navy strip goes behind the just because you're so special. And I think I'm going to use some seal. You can easily use the glue dots that are in. I'm just lazy. I'm a lazy stamper. I'll admit it. Okay, so there we go. And now I can just pop that up right here. That's where they recommend, but you know, you could put it down here too. I don't know where you like it the best. I think it's kind of pretty right there actually. And so I'm going to grab some dimensionals. I love these cards too, Laura. They're so, so pretty. Now this kit, I don't know if I told you about the price. It's up in the description as well, but this kit is $23 and I think it's worth it for 9 cards because these laser cut pieces are just stunning. And you get the envelopes and everything else that go with it. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now I'm going to take our gold dots. And this is where they recommend that we put them. They recommend, I don't know why I'm having trouble seeing. Oh, in the middle of each of these medallions. So take 3 of them. Oh, that is so pretty. Isn't that pretty? I knew I would love this kit, but I hadn't had time to play with it yet. And I thought I should do that tonight since I need a lot of thank you cards. So there we go. What do you think? Isn't that lovely? I think those matte metallic gems just really set that off. Okay, so that's the second card. And this would be the envelope, or is it? No, this is the envelope. You know, match your colors here, Judy. Okay, so this is the envelope that matches that one. All right, so that's 2. Now, our third one has kind of a fun little diagonal shape to it right here, which is kind of cool. And the laser piece also forms that same diagonal right there. So this is going to go on top of that, right like that. Isn't that so cool? Okay, and then this one is stamped with, look at my directions. I told you I didn't do anything ahead of time. Okay, so we're going to use the labels. The labels. Where did my labels go? Oh, here they are right here. Okay, I'm going to use this Blushing Bride color. And this one is actually going to say something about birthdays. Now, it's going to say, wishing you a magical birthday. If I wanted another thank you card, I could also say, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch out my sentiment, just so you can see that you can do that. This is going to say, thanks, because I know I need thank you cards. Thanks. I can't thank you enough. Let me get that situated a little bit there. I'm going to rub it in case there's any of that residue on it. I'm going to ink it up. Okay, and I'm going to stamp it right on my label right there. There we go. Okay, so again, I'm going to take my foam strips and put them around the edges. Laura, you should buy it. It really is. Just look at how fast these are going together. Something you could even do while you're watching TV, right? My husband always, and I told him, you know, now that we're moving to Texas, I'm retiring. Did you guys know I'm retiring? So I'm going to be able to do Stampin' Up! Full time, which I am super excited about. And I told him, now I'll be able to watch movies with you at night. I'll be able to do all the things with you at night that right now I come home from my day job as a school counselor. I eat dinner. I come to the basement. And we see each other when I go to bed at night. That's really, honestly, that is how hard I work my Stampin' Up! Business on top of my regular job. So I said, aren't you excited that now I'll be able to do my Stampin' Up! Business during the day and still enjoy you and our grandkids in the evening? I'm just so excited about that. Okay, so I'm putting one mini in the middle right there, but I'm going to cover that with one of these gems. So you're not going to be able to see that it shows a little bit, tiniest little bit. Okay, so I'm going to take my adhesive strips off. That's my job, Laura. My job is to show you all the beautiful products we have so that you can't live without them, right? And, you know, people do that to me all the time, too. So, oh, no, look what I did, you guys. I put my adhesive strips on the wrong side. Do you think I can pull them off? I think I can pull them off. Let's try again. I'm going to pull them off and stick them to the other side and see if I can do it without ripping my, so far so good, ripping my laser. Darn it. Well, I'm showing you what not to do, right? Be very careful what side you put your foam strips on. That's another job I have. I have to show you how to do things wrong and how to do them right, right? Okay. Yeah, Chelsea, I'm so amazing. I just put all those adhesive strips on the wrong side of my paper. So, but you know, it's kind of hard to tell. I'm going to be honest. Okay, so here we go. Okay, and then we take this mini off here, hopefully without tearing. There we go. Okay. All right, here we go. No one would ever know. We're going to adhere that. I want to be very careful how I do this here. On top of that printed piece. There we go. Perfection. Perfection. Okay. Thanks. I can't thank you enough. It's going to go right there. I'm going to add some Stampin' Seal to the back. And then, like the last card, I think we have a little piece of label that is gold right here that we're going to put on the back side of this. Roz, thank you for the beautiful card you sent me in the mail. It was so, so sweet of you. You're precious. Precious, precious. Okay, so this looks like it goes on flat. I do think that if you tried to put dimensionals, it would pop this up too high. There. How pretty is that? Now, where do we put the dots on this? They're saying one dot right in the middle of our medallion. Right there. Now, I don't know, I'd probably wait till I got them all done, but I would be tempted to put a couple of the dots right down here, wouldn't you? But that is so, so pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Roz, thank you for the beautiful card. I'm going to show it to everybody here in a second. Roz sent me a card in the mail. She's the sweetest. Okay, so I'm going to show you the envelope. This is the envelope that goes with this card. Okay, so that was the third card. How's your puppy today, Roz? Here's the second card. And here is the first card that we did from the Colorful Kaleidoscope kit. Aren't those beautiful? Oh my gosh, these are stunning. You guys, these are stunning. And the cool thing about these kits is even if you're not an avid stamper, they really make it so easy for you. And your friends are going to get this card and you're going to be able to say you made it and they are going to be blown away. They are so, so pretty. So, so pretty. I can't wait to send these to some of you in the mail. So this kit is called Colorful Kaleidoscope. It's the newest kit by Stampin' Up. It is $23 and I put the item number up in the description for all of us. So I'm going to bring the camera back. Please consider, I'm upside down, there we go. Please consider signing up for my bingo. It's my last big event before I move to Texas. I'm going to go silent. So I would love for all of you to join me, have a big party over Zoom. Let me give you away a whole bunch of prizes and gift certificates and have fun together before I go silent for about 4 or 5 weeks. So God bless everybody. And I will be here next Monday night. You better believe it. So take care. God bless. We'll see you next Monday. Bye-bye.